Greetings, Aquarius. This is Damien with HK Readings Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do your bonus for the month of July 2020. This will be for Aquarians by Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter, so stay tuned to see if any of the messages resonate with you. So the way I have my setup, like right here, most of the natural light's hitting to that side of the room, so we've got a little artificial light to help us here. We're going to see what love messages we have at this point for the rest of the month for you, okay? Going to go ahead and get into it. Cross watchers, you are welcome to the video. I will be reading from the perspective of the Aquarius, however, so you'll just have to take things how they resonate and how they fit with you. I hope everyone is doing well, and I want to say before I get into the reading that I would love for you to join the journey and subscribe to the channel of HK Readings. Also leave your comments of resonance and like to help the video circulate as well. You know, get the messages out to more people, helping that algorithm. Let's go ahead and begin. Divine Spirit of Light and Guidance, give me messages for the collective sign of Aquarius. Those who will see this video as passers-by, as subscribers. We have Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Okay. So this is interesting. I already feel that many of you Aquarians are standing in your power. This is not a plug for Truly. I'm just enjoying my day. But many of y'all are standing in your power, and there could be just some energies around you, particularly like love interest, people who are interested, people who are getting to know you. You know, them feeling like that there's just something about you that might be a little off, okay? That you are almost too perfect, maybe. I don't know, people are trying to put things on you. It seems like, you know, are you a trustworthy person? Are you someone who can be very transparent with their feelings? Yeah, you can be very vulnerable. You can be very transparent with your feelings. You can be, you definitely are someone who I sense can be trusted. But because of another's insecurities or just because of how you carry yourself, that's getting lost in translation, and there, you know, there are energies around you that are questioning you and judging you. But you, I feel, at a certain point would have succumbed to all of this, you know, whether you were one to admit that you cared about what people thought of you in the past or not, you know, it did affect you. Whereas now it doesn't, and you understand fully who you are. There's nobody who can tell you anything. There's nobody who can question you. There's nobody who can judge you. And if they want to, that's got to be all up to them. You're not partaking in any energies of those who are seeking to bash you, seeking to misunderstand you. Yeah, and I think that, you know, when you did, or when you have been assessing these love options lately, you're like, I don't fucking want any of these people. Who the fuck are they? Like, you want and need somebody who is going to understand you, who's going to be there for you, who's going to see your value, who's going to see your worth, and who is not basically going to be a hater. And it's, you know, it's funny to say that because I've talked to my friends about this subject for a while. It's so interesting how people could be into you, right? People could like you, have feelings for you, but also be like very jealous of you and like hate on you. So I just feel like you've got a lot of that going on right now. Spirit, give me more divine messages, enlighten, and guidance for the collective sign of Aquarius, please. For the collective sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Full moon in Aquarius. Now, I just want to say that not only are you coming up in your own reading, which is beautiful, as I just shuffled the Moonology deck, but let's go ahead and read this. Show the world the real you. And I think this is what you've been doing. It seems as though before, you know, I know that when we are operating out of the energy of kind of caring about what people think, we show them who we think they want to see. You are showing the world the real you now. You are living in your truth. You're living in your power. Full moon in Aquarius energy. Many of you may have an Aquarian moon as well, not just your sun. So, you know, a lot of strong Aquarian sun placements. I can see that I'm reading for quite a few Aquarian moon folks here, though it can be anywhere. But yeah, when it comes to showing the world the real you, you have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. You accept all that you are. Those who can't get it can get off the train, and you're just gonna keep moving forward. You know, you're done questioning, you're done questioning yourself for the sake of other people. This is about you coming out. This is about you shining. And right now, I don't know if you have anyone around who's on your level, and that's also why you're like, fuck that. You know, I know who I am, I know what I'm looking for, and you're not gonna downplay yourself to be who somebody else wants you to be in a relationship so they feel better, or so that they feel comfortable. You're sure as hell not doing that. All right, divine spirits and light and guidance, please give me more cards here for the collective sign of Aquarius, to see what energies they are working with, to see what energies they are operating in, to see what is coming. We've got number 2, the moon. Energy of the soul. Divine spirit and light and guidance, please give me a message from this goddess guidance deck for the sign of Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Rhinon Sorceress, you're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And now I am going to go ahead and also, excuse me, that was at Truly. We're also going to pull some tarot to tie into these last 2 oracle messages here. Those of you who've been with me for a while, this is my favorite tarot deck at the moment. The Golden Tarot from Cat Black. The Devil, the 4 of Swords, the Empress. Oh, well, I pulled 2. It's the King of Wands, and then underneath that is the Death card. So basically what this is showing me is putting to rest toxic behaviors, things that hold you back and really don't allow you to fully actualize. Now, because you are doing that, I do feel as though the universe is bringing something new into your life. With this King of Wands here, I see that, you know, it's almost like in the coming weeks or in the coming times, what's gonna happen is, because of the energy that you're operating out of, being fearless and showing the real you, and when I say fearlessly just manifesting this change, you are saying, if I gotta do it alone, I'm gonna do it. I don't know how many people you actually have in your corner, but there's someone who's looking in at this situation, who's very inspired by, you know, everything that you're doing, who's very allured by your soul and the energies that you're expressing. They love seeing the real you. They love that you have nothing to hide. And this is someone who wants to be on your team. Now, the interesting thing about it is, what you may not know is that you actually, when people meet up, it's like, okay, so they might have different journeys, but they're on the same like wavelength, so they're going through their shit, and then at a certain point things, like meet up. So you've gone through your changes, and as you know, anybody you deal with has gone through whatever they've gone through, to get to you, as you did to get to them at that point in the journey, right? So this person, little do you know, actually had to close a chapter, and I feel like someone is leaving somebody for you. Now, do I feel like this is an old energy, like a former energy that you've been dealing with? I totally don't. I actually feel like this is somebody new who may be around you as of like lately, like if they just started hanging out with your friend group, or if you just started working with them or something like that, to where they've been able to study you for a little bit, I feel. And, they're building the courage to come through and passionately, hopefully be able to share your heart with you, like you two be able to align hearts here. And you're just gonna be on that, like, I don't give a fuck, like, I got me, not really worried about what the naysayers are saying. And I feel like somebody's over here like, oh, they're loving it. They're like, they're just living for your transformation here. And they definitely see you as the Empress. Now, if you already have kids, that's another thing, is that I'm seeing that they love the type of mother or father you are. They love just everything about you, not only how you take care of yourself and the strong-minded and energetic person that you seem to be, but how you are with your family. No nonsense, no bullshit. Just really in alignment here. And that's turning them on. I see this individual as somebody who also hasn't likely wanted to start a family before. They just weren't too serious about it. And I think this last relationship, because they had commitment issues, they were likely a player in the past. They met somebody who kind of allowed them to grow up. They went through what they had to go through to grow up. And then now that they are at that king level and that they see you, it's almost like, damn, I could have a family with that person. Damn, I could settle down with this person. I said I never wanted to be with a person who had kids, and I would be the father or the mother to their children. And we're going to have another. And like, these are the things that I'm seeing. And it's like, what died for them was a lot of the constructs and convictions that they had placed in their mind from before this last person that they dealt with, that changed through this last person that they dealt with. And now it's just kind of like they're putting the pieces together and seeing where everything new, like all the new knowledge and wisdom fits, and it fits going towards your direction. Continue to show the world the real you, because the real you is what's attracting people, and it's what people want to see. Okay. If we had a message for this connection that's coming in, a unified message from this Monology deck, spirit and love and light and guidance, give me a card to show the mutual energies of this connection here. Two more. Well, I guess we got it anyways. Full moon in Leo. Do not let pride get in your way. So that's what I have for the both of you. And I feel like it comes in the terms of them not at some point allowing any pessimistic thoughts to come in as far as how you may reject them. I feel like they are contemplating a serious air of rejection that comes from you, and that's also what's going to keep them in place for a while until they feel absolutely sure. And as far as you, likely, many of y'all are going to be in the energy of rejecting this person, to be honest. Just keep in mind that when you attract something that isn't toxic, you can probably go for it. Now, there could be something about this person that's outside of your usual type. So keep that in mind. Or there just could be other things within you that have you been like, nah, like just right now, I don't want that. And if you're still around when I'm ready, then we can do that. But like really think about what you want and how, compromise is a big part of that. I know it's always up to us to do what we feel is best and to be comfortable and so on and so forth. But also, when the universe is showing us that we have an opportunity at something great and at something real, we can make a choice right there how much energy we're going to put into it. And it will equate mutually, but like how much energy you're willing to put into it to see where things can go, instead of just being like, this is my journey, this is my thing. If they want me, they're going to wait. I'm just not ready. Like, have you even tried? Have you even tried? And I'm going to read you for filth on that. Have you even tried? Because, when we don't, that usually equates to why we don't end up receiving what we want, is because of our own pride and ego. So if they can put that aside to step towards you, knowing that they have their shit that they went through too, and get over, their fear of rejection. And if you can get out of the mindset of being so quick to possibly reject, this can really work out. So that's what I have for your bonus, Aquarius. I look forward to your August readings in Leo season, and I will see you then. Love and light from HK Readings.